right.
Good evening, Madam Mayor and City Council members and staff. And a reminder to everyone to please silence their phones or put them on Do Not Disturb. I'll try and be brief. I looked up term limits. Somebody put a bug in my ear about something earlier today. And my understanding of our term limits in Fountain Valley apparently was erroneous, and I thought I had studied this. But the general description of a term limit is it's a legal restriction that limits the number of terms a person may serve in a particular elected office. There are two different types of term limits. This was something that I thought I had studied. Sometimes there's an absolute limit on the number of terms a person can serve, while in other cases the restrictions are merely on the number of consecutive terms. That's what I thought I understood. And I thought that after 3 terms, you're out, means 3 terms, you're out, you don't get to come back. Well, as it happens, that's an erroneous assumption on my part. And anyone who's already done 3 terms and had to step down can come back and do, according to what I understand, which could be wrong, another 3 consecutive terms, and then have to step out and then come back and do another 3 consecutive terms. If they choose to run that many times in their life, it could go on ad infinitum. I know that there was a vote on term limits for Fountain Valley. I know that the vote was determined to be not the absolute term limits. I know for a fact that my mother-in-law, while she was living and voting here, thought it was absolute term limits and was surprised to find out that what she voted for was not what wound up being what she thought she voted for. My consideration is, I know that we do have an election coming up soon, and my consideration is, how does one get an initiative on the next ballot to possibly either, if one believes that they should be absolute term limits, have it switched over to absolute term limits, like a whole separate initiative, or if my assumption or belief or preference is not in the majority and everyone wants to keep it this way, you know, majority rules, I'm fine with that, but I think it was handled disingenuously the last time. I think a lot of people did not know the difference, and I'm a little concerned with that, so I'm almost out of time. Colin, is there an address, an email address that if anyone is confused that they can contact City Hall and find out exactly what the rules are?
Well, the term limits provision is relatively short. It's in the municipal code. That's in Title II. Otherwise, elections questions are usually directed to the elections official, who is Rick Miller. And questions about the initiative, I'm sure you can discuss with the Orange County Registrar of Voters.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
George Berg.